London, August, 1935. I'd been back in the old country 2 months and frankly beginning to grow tired of it. The talk of the ordinary Englishman made me feel sick, the weather made me feel liverish, and no exercise to speak of. No pal to run about with either, which probably explains things. Hoppy Binge, lost in the Canadian Treasury. Tommy Deloraine married off to a blonde heiress in Chicago. Chips Caruthers devoured by crocodiles in the Limpopo. Leaving me, Richard Hannay. 37 years old, sound in wind and limb. Back home. Which is no home at all, if you want to know, really. Just a dull little rented flat. West 1. Portland Place, actually. And I was bored, to be honest. No, more than bored. I was tired of life and of the world, to be honest. So I called my broker. Wasn't in. Dropped into my club full of old colonial buffers. Picked up a scotch and soda and an evening paper. Set it back down. It was full of wars and rumors of wars and elections. And I thought, who the bloody hell cares, frankly? I mean, what does any of it matter? What happens to anyone? What happens to me? I mean, no one to miss me. I surely wouldn't have missed me. Could quite as easily just... But then I thought, come on, Hannay. Pull yourself together, man. I mean, find something to do. Something meaningless and trivial. Something that... Right? I know. West End show ought to do the trick.
And now, with my immense honor and privilege, I have the most immense honor and privilege to present to you one of the most remarkable men ever in the whole world, Mr. Memory! Mr. Memory.
No, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Mr. Memory, Mr. Memory, 50 new facts and remembers every single one of them. Facts from history, from geography, from newspapers, and from scientific books. In fact, there are more facts in his brain than is possible to conceive. I will also mention that before retiring, Mr. Memory has kindly consented to leave his entire brain to the British Museum for scientific purposes.
What?
Thank you, Mr. Memory. We talked about this. Are you ready for the questions, Mr. Memory?
Quite ready, thank you. I will now place myself in a state of mental readiness for this evening's performance and clear my inner being of all extrinsic and supermatter material.
Is the seat taken?
Oh, not as far as I know.
All right then, first questions, today's first questions. Yes, sir.
Who won the cup in 1926?
Who won the cup in 1926? Who won the cup in 1926?
Who won the cup in 1920? The Tottenham Hotspurs won the cup in 1926, defeating the Arsenal Gunners 5-0 in the presence of His Majesty King George V. Am I right, sir?
Quite right, Mr. Memory.
Thank you.
Good, Mr. Memory. All right, next question, please. Next question. Yes, sir.
What was Napoleon's horse called?
What was Napoleon's horse called? What was Napoleon's horse called?
What was Napoleon's horse? Napoleon's horse was called Bellerophon, which he rode for the final time at Waterloo, June 15th, 1815. Am I right, sir?
Quite right, Mr. Memory.
Thank you.
This is good, Mr. Memory. All right, next question. Yes, ma'am.
How old is Mae West?
How old is Mae West? How old is Mae West, Mr. Memory?
Well, I know, sir, but I never tell a lady's age.
Oh, you cheeky bum, you. Yes, good, Mr. Memory. All right, serious question, please. Serious question.
I say,
Yes, sir.
what is the distance from Winnipeg to Montreal?
Ah, a gentleman from Canada. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Memory. What's the distance from Winnipeg to Montreal?
Winnipeg from Montreal. 1,454 miles, am I right, sir?
Quite right.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. Any last questions? Any last questions?
Scheiße.
Are you all right?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Mr.
Did you hear that?
Excuse me.
Yes?
May I come home with you, please?
What's the big idea?
Well, I'd like to.
Well, it's a bit tricky, you see. I've got the decorators in at the moment, and, well, I don't know...
Please, you have to.
Well, all right, it's your funeral.
Alright, that's Mr. Memory.
Thank you.
Don't forget his name now. Come on, Mr. Memory.
Thank
That's his name.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Damn it, I never can find the switch. Oh, here it is.
Scheiße.
Oh.
Weint.
Sorry?
Weint. Pulsig
Oh,
weint.
the blind. Yes.
Now the light, Mr. Hannay.
The light, right? Sorry about that. Have a drink, why don't you?
Thank you. And for you?
Yes, please. All right.
Mr. Hannay.
How do you know my name?
Oh, I saw it in the lobby.
Of course.
Don't answer. Please don't answer.
Wait. Why not?
Because I think it is for me.
Well,
Please don't answer.
all right. Now look here.
Yes?
Am I allowed to know your name?
You don't want to know my name.
Don't I?
Schmidt.
Schmidt.
Annabella Schmidt.
Okay, well, what's the story, Annabella Schmidt?
Mr. Hannay,
Yes.
may I be very impertinent for a moment and ask for something to eat?
Oh, but of course. How would some haddock be?
Haddock would be wonderbar, thank you.
Nothing like a spot of haddock. Now look here.
Yes?
I know that it was you who fired the revolver in that theater. Now, it wasn't a great show, all right, but it wasn't that bad.
It was a diversion. There were two men in the theater trying to shoot me.
Beautiful woman pursued by mysterious gunmen. Sounds like a spy story to me.
That's exactly what it is. Only I prefer the word agent better.
Secret agents, no doubt. For which country?
I have no country.
Born in a balloon, eh?
Mr. Hannay, please. I am being pursued by a very brilliant secret agent of a certain foreign power that is on the verge of obtaining highly confidential information vital to your air defense. I tracked two of his men to that theater. Unfortunately, they recognized me.
Ever heard of a thing called persecution mania?
You don't believe me.
No, frankly, I don't.
They're in your street this very moment, beneath your English lamppost. Take a look, why don't you? But be careful. Now, do you believe me?
All right, you win.
Mr. Hannay, I'm going to tell you something which is not very healthy. It will mean either life or death. But if I tell you, then you are involved.
Involved?
Do you wish to be involved?
All right, yes, just tell me.
Very well then. Have you heard of the 39 steps?
What's that, an English pub?
Mr. Hannay, please, your English humor will not help. These men will stick at nothing, and I'm the only one who can stop them. If they are not stopped, it is only a matter of days, perhaps hours before this top secret and highly confidential information is out of the country. And when they've got it out of the country, God help us all.
What about the police?
The police, with their boots and their whistles? No. It is up to us, Mr. Hannay. You don't know how clever their chief is. I know him very well. He has a dozen names, can look like 100 people. But there is one thing he cannot disguise. This part of his little pinky finger is missing. So if you should ever come across a man with no top joint there, be very careful, my friend.
I'll remember that.
One more thing.
Oh, your haddock?
My haddock, no. I've rather lost a taste for haddock.
Oh.
I need
Yes?
a map of Scotland.
Scotland?
There is a man in Scotland whom I must visit next if anything is to be done. An Englishman.
An Englishman?
He lives in a big house
Okay, big house.
at a place called Altnashalak.
Altna Sherlock?
Altnashalak. Bring it to my room.
And the 39,
Good night. Richard.
Yes, good night, Annabella.
Richard? Oh, Richard.
Annabella! Annabella, you sweep into my life out of nowhere, and you get me all involved, and now, well, I mean, to be quite honest, I've never met anyone quite like you, and, well, to be frank, Annabella!
Oh, Richard, I'm so very sorry. I tell you, these men, they stop at nothing. It's vital to our nation. Altna Shalak!
Oh, golly.
Oh, blimey, mate, what you been up to? I nearly died of fright.
Oh, could you use a pound note, brother?
A pound note? A pound note? What you been up to?
Listen, I need your cap and coat.
Cap and coat? Cap and coat? Alright, well, what's the game now? Spit it out.
All right, I need to make a getaway.
Do bunk.
Yes.
Oh, well, what you been up to?
Listen, I'm going to have to trust you, all right? There's been a murder committed on the second floor.
A murder? By who? By you?
No. By those two men over there.
Oh, okay. So now they're waiting, good as gold, for a copper to come and arrest him, eh?
It's quite true, I tell you, all right? They're foreign agents. They've murdered a woman in my flat, and now they're coming for me.
Nah, come off it. Funny jokes at 5 o'clock in the morning.
All right, well, you see, I'll tell you the truth. Are you married?
Yeah, but don't rub it in now.
Oh, okay, well, you see, I'm not. I'm a bachelor.
Oh, well, lucky you.
Yes, but I was seeing this sort of married woman.
Naughty.
Yes, well, the point is,
Yeah.
she was leading me on.
No.
Yes, it was all a setup.
Oh, well, would you believe
You
it?
see those two men over there?
Yeah.
You know who they are?
Don't tell me.
One's a
No, don't tell me. Okay, tell me. Yeah.
One's a brother, the other's a husband.
Oh, God, blimey, mate. Well, I wouldn't be in your shoes.
Yeah.
Here, you can have my cap and coat.
Oh, thank you.
There
Thank
we
you.
go.
Oh, yes. It fits quite well.
Oh, perfect.
You know what? Take a pound note.
A pound note?
Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
You know what? Take two.
2 pounds! Oh, God bless you, Gov. Leave the pony round the corner. You'll do the same for me one day. Hang on. That's the money from my coat. He gave me the money from... Hey! Oi! Come back here!
Morning, Mr. Honey. How are you keeping? Oh, what a lovely morning this morning it is this morning. Drinking again, I see. What have you say heat waves, Mr. Honey? Never seen nothing like it. Oh, people dropping like... Oh, hello.
Well, for one thing, they're much prettier than they were 30 years ago.
Yes, more free.
Pretty and easy.
Remember the old fashioned?
Oh, do I? All bones and no beds.
My wife. Take a look at this now. Ooh, our new streamline model, #1.
A glory to behold. Anything to go with it?
Well, take a look at this little beauty.
Oh, isn't that just the wonder of the modern world? Bring it back when it's filled, eh? Get it?
Did you get it?
Get it?
When they feel.
When they're filled. See,
Don't be shy.
don't be shy now.
Yes, sir.
That's the spirit! Where are we now? Halifax, Durham, Berwick upon Tweed. Biscuit? Much obliged, thank you. Biscuit,
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Oh, well, suit yourself then. Wonder what one?
What one what?
2 o'clock at Windsor.
Oh, the 2 o'clock at Windsor. Well, I'll get a paper.
I'll go to the lavatory. All right, just hold that for me, mate. All right. Oh, excuse me. Okay, sorry. Okay, excuse me. Okay. Sorry, excuse me. Evening paper, latest news. Evening paper, evening paper, please. Evening paper, sir. Here you are, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Evening paper, latest news. Evening paper. Excuse me. Okay,
Sorry.
You, excuse me. Sorry. Back up.
Hello.
Hello.
Good Lord.
What?
Been a woman murdered in a fashionable West End flat.
Oh, all these sex dramas don't appeal to me. What one?
What one what?
The 2 o'clock at Windsor.
Oh, the 2 o'clock at Windsor. Well, Bachelor boy.
Oh, good.
At 7 to 4 on.
Oh, not so good.
Anyway, where was we? Oh, yes. Stabbed in the back she was. Portland Mansions. Portland Place.
Oh, by the BBC. Now that's the place to put somebody to sleep, eh? What was she like? One of the usual?
Well, a well-dressed woman of about 35 years old. Oh, terrible.
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 Yes.
Terrible.
Says here, Lieutenant Richard Hannay is missing.
Oh, you do surprise me.
A man of about 37 years of age, dark wavy hair, piercing blue eyes, and a pencil moustache.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, yes.
Yes, might I borrow your paper there for a moment?
Why, of course.
Yeah, but thank you.
Well, I think I'll pop out to the buffet car. Fancy anything?
No, thank you.
Fancy anything?
No, thank you.
Right you are.
Excuse me, Constable. Caught the West End murderer yet?
We'll catch him, sir. Now don't you worry, sir.
Absolutely, sir. That's the attitude, sir. That's the spirit, sir.
All aboard! Let's be having you all aboard! Now listen, sir. Keep your eyes peeled, sir.
Absolutely, sir. Don't you worry, sir. Evening paper, latest news. Evening paper, sir. Evening paper.
Next up the islands. Come on, miss. Let's go. Don't forget, sir.
You absolutely won't, Constable. Final edition, sir. Final edition.
All aboard! Let's be having you all aboard! We'll catch him, sir. Now don't you worry, sir.
Absolutely, that's the spirit, sir.
All aboard! Yes.
Is this the 941 to Reading?
Platform 12, miss.
Thank you.
All aboard! Let's be having you all aboard! Keep your eyes peeled, sir. Now what you
Absolutely will, Constable.
Thank you, sir.
Evening paper, latest news.
All
Evening
aboard!
paper.
Next up the
Evening
islands!
paper.
Next up the
Evening
islands!
paper, sir. Evening paper.
Oh,
Latest
just
news.
get on with it!
Thank you.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Had a shave, did you? Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Guess what?
What?
The police are searching the entire train.
The entire train? Every compartment?
Every single compartment. But listen, here's a corker.
Oh, that's my favourite.
There was a young man in Nantucket who grew a Venus flytrap in a bucket. He said when it grew, now what do? Do I keep it for breeding or...
Excuse me.
Hope you don't mind us
Oh.
talking shop now.
Oh, no, not at all.
What
Have
happened,
a
silly?
sit back down. I was not finished.
It's rather rude,
rude.
don't you think?
As I was saying, there was a young man in Nantucket who grew a Venus flytrap in a bucket. He said when it grew, now what do? Do I keep it for breeding?
I'm sorry.
Well, he was in a rush.
Oh, excuse me. So sorry to bother you.
Excuse me, sir. So sorry to bother you. Have you seen a man named Richard Hannay? Dark
And
wavy
piercing
hair,
blue eyes.
piercing blue eyes.
His name is Richard Hannay. No, his name... Someone's having a free lunch in there.
Listen, I'm terribly sorry. My name is Richard Hannay. I had to do it. You must believe me. Now look, they're after me for murder. But I swear that I didn't do it. You must help me, okay? I need to stay free for the next few days. The safety of our very country depends upon it.
Excuse me. So sorry to bother you, but Have you seen a man with dark wavy hair, a pencil moustache, and piercing blue eyes? His name is Richard Hannay.
This is the man you want, Inspector!
Is your name Richard Hannay?
Certainly not.
But this attractive young woman clearly states...
I saw you just now.
Wait, what's up?
Grab him, man! All right, possible, right?
Excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Can I help?
No, miss.
Stay off.
Best if you just stand there,
you.
miss.
Right.
But
Just a thought.
Yes, miss.
What about the communications code?
Oh, the communication code. Good idea, miss.
Oh, then shall I pull it?
Best if I do, miss. Pulling the communication cord! No!
The suspect, Richard Hannay, managed to jump from a train onto the Forth Bridge just outside Edinburgh. Police pursued him onto the bridge, but he gave them the slip, hanging from girders with his bare hands.
Oh, hello.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm an itinerant laborer.
You'll find no work in this vicinity.
Well, come now. Are there no big houses round here?
No big horses!
What about that big house?
What big house?
No, sir. That big house.
Oh, it is a big house.
Yes. So whose big house is it then?
Who's big house? Professor Jordan. He's an Englishman.
It wouldn't be called Outna Sherlock, would it?
It would.
All right. Well, in that case, I'll just be off then. Thank you very much, sir. Cheerio.
You want tonight? It's 14 miles on the other side of the Luke.
Well, really, I'm sure that'll be quite far.
Margaret!
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
We have a visitor.
Good evening,
Good evening.
You can stay here if you wanted.
On second thoughts, I think that might be lovely.
You can eat some herring.
I could murder a dozen right now.
Sleep in a box bed.
I can try.
2 and 6.
Done.
See, can I get to be quick about it?
Aye.
I'll see to the cues.
Sorry?
The cues.
Oh, right. Yes.
Will you come in?
Yes, I'd love to.
There's your bed.
Oh, marvelous.
Could you sleep there, do you think?
Oh, I could sleep anywhere right now.
Please sit down whilst I go on with our supper.
Thank you. So, been in these parts long?
Oh, no. I'm from Glasgow.
Glasgow?
Do you ever see it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you should. You should see Sauchiehall Street on a Saturday night. With all its fine shops, and the trams, and the lights, and the cinema palaces, and the crowds. It's Saturday night tonight.
Yes, well, I've never been to Glasgow, but I've been to Edinburgh and Montreal and London.
London?
Yes, I could tell you all about London at supper.
Aye. Oh, no. John will nae approve of that, I doubt.
John?
My husband. He says it's best not to think of such places and all the wickedness that goes on there.
Or, I could tell you now.
Aye. You could.
What would you like to know?
Is it true that all the ladies paint their toenails?
Some of them do.
And put rouge and lipstick on their faces?
They certainly do.
Do London ladies look beautiful?
Well, they wouldn't if they were beside you.
Oh, you ought not to say that.
What? Not say what?
Oh, I was just telling your lovely wife here how I prefer living in the city to the country.
God made the country.
He certainly did.
Stop already, yet, woman.
Almost.
Hey, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, Hammond.
Mr. Hammond.
Just Hammond. Just Hammond.
Oh, it's just him.
Here we are.
All right. I ought to say a prayer before we begin. Oh, most mighty and unforgiving Father, sanctify these bounteous and undeserved mercies to us miserable sinners. make us bow on bended knee and truly thankful for all. To continually turn our loathsome hearts from wickedness and beat our gluttonous thoughts as with a three-forked flailing stick. Make us blinded from all the Torlian bubbles, from all the wicked, wicked things in this world. Amen. I just remembered. I forgot to go and look the barn. I'm a go and look it now.
Wake up, sir. Wake up, please, sir.
Oh, hello.
Oh, no, Mr. I'm Hammond, sir. It's the police.
The police?
Yes, you must go now. It's your only chance.
Oh, no.
I didn't making lose behind me, but get it!
No.
Get it! As for ye!
Not so fast, my friend. Listen here. You've got the wrong idea about her completely.
No, she's trying to bring dishonor and disgrace upon me!
No, listen. She's only trying to help me. Yes. I'm on the run from the police.
Please.
Yes, they're after me for murder.
Please, murder!
But I promise you, I am innocent.
The right outside.
Oh, don't tell them I'm here. Tell them I'm away or something. I'll make it worth your while.
How much?
£5?
In cash?
Will you take a check?
Don't be funny with me!
Okay.
Pay him,
Right.
pay him.
Yeah.
Hawk, I didn't trust him. Listen.
I'm double crossing him.
Oh, I was right. He's double-crossing you.
Oh, no.
Quick, through the window.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, not that window.
Yes,
the rear window.
Oh, okay. All right. The rear window. This one here?
Oh, wait.
What?
Your jacket.
What? My jacket?
It's terrible light-colored.
Oh, is it? It's the latest Harris tweed.
I'm afraid we'll see you on the dark moors. Let's take this one.
Quite right. Thank you very much. Oh, this is your husband's coat.
Aye, his Sunday best.
I see. What's this?
Oh, his hymn book.
I can sing a hymn if I get frightened.
Don't joke, I beg of thee.
What's going to become of you and happen to you?
Don't worry about me.
I want to take you away from all of this.
Oh no, this is my home.
What's your name?
Margaret.
I'll never forget you, Margaret. Goodbye.
Go now. It's your only chance of liberty.
I'll never forget you. Oh.
Go.
We're sorry to interrupt this programme of popular Scottish romantic music to set your heart to quiver to bring you an important news flash. Richard Hannay, wanted in connection with the Portland Place murder, has been spotted on the moors near Loch Crimond. Police have warned he's almost certainly armed and dangerous. The suspect, Richard Hannay, is currently on foot in inhospitable terrain, and police can assure listeners that they are closing in with specialist squads in fugitive apprehension by foot, road and by air.
There he is, over there.
Well, what direction's that then?
North by northwest.
North by northwest? Why, that's the direction of
Professor Jordan's house.
Professor Jordan's house. What would he be doing now, I wonder?
No idea. Oh, there he is. Shoot, shoot, man, shoot.
Damn, missed him. Damn this impenetrable Scottish mist.
Okay, there he is. There he. Oh no! Change direction. Change direction.
I can't.
Change direction. We're going to. Oh no!
Yes?
Oh, hello.
Who are you?
I'm looking for the professor?
Professor Jordan?
Yes.
I'm his wife, Louisa.
Oh, well, Mrs. Jordan, I'm so terribly sorry to barge in like this, but it's quite urgent. I need to see the
May I know your name?
Oh, Yes, of course. My name is, Hammond. Tell him a friend of Miss Annabella Schmidt.
Miss Annabella Schmidt?
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Hammond, won't you come in, please?
Yes, of course. Thank you. Well, you have a beautiful home.
Thank you, we like it.
We're having a few friends over for drinks to celebrate our daughter Hillary's birthday. Just a few well-to-do acquaintances of my husband. We'll be organising a shooting party later if you'd care to join us. Well then, why don't we pop into the party?
Certainly. Thank you.
On second thought, will you wait out here, Mr. Hammond?
Oh,
I'll
of
fetch
course.
my husband.
Of course, of course.
Mr. Hammond! So sorry to have kept you.
It's quite all right. It's quite all right.
So you're from Annabella Schmidt?
I am, yes.
Do you have any news?
She's been murdered.
Murdered? Oh dear, yes, of course, the Portland Mansions affair. And now the police are after you.
Yes. Well, they are quite awfully.
Well, don't worry about them. I managed to put them off the scent. They'll be far away by now.
Thank you terribly.
Not at all, old chap.
Well, you see here, I think that Annabella was looking for something. And
Yes.
I wanted to come here to tell you because I think that she found some top secret Air Ministry secret, and that some foreign agents, the ones who killed her, were interested as well.
Really? Well, I'm so glad you told me. And risking your life into the bargain, how could I ever thank you?
Yes. Well, like I said, I think she was looking for something.
Yes?
Something called...
Go on.
The 39 Steps?
So, let me get this quite clear. Oh, I'm so sorry. You must be exhausted. Do take a seat, Mr. Hannay.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, did she tell you what this foreign agent looked like?
No, there wasn't time. Not enough time. Oh, you know, she did say that part of one of his little pinkies was missing. It's odd.
Which little finger?
Oh, I'm not sure. Could have been this one or this one.
Are you sure it wasn't this one?
I don't...
Mr. Hannay, I'm afraid I've been guilty of leading you down the garden path. Or should I say up? I never can remember.
Yes, well, it certainly seems to be the wrong garden, all right.
Yes, I'm afraid it does. You see, you forced me to a very difficult position. You see, I live here as a respectable citizen. My very best friend is the sheriff of the county. But what makes it doubly important, that I simply can't let you go, is that I'm just about to convey some very vital information out of the country. You see, I have my wife and daughter to think of, and I've got it all right. I'm afraid poor Annabella would have been far too late. So it seems, Mr. Hannay, there's only one option.
I shall be serving lunch directly, dear. The sheriff is to leave by 3. Will Mr. Hammond be joining us?
I don't think so, dear. All right. Unless, of course, you decide to join us.
Join you?
Very good. You see, Mr. Hannay, you're just the kind of man we need. Sharp, intelligent, cold-blooded, ruthless. When the war comes, these will be the exact qualities we need.
The war?
Oh yes, we'll have quite a show of it.
But I don't understand.
Well, you see, there are other qualities that we need.
But what about human qualities?
Human qualities? What human qualities?
You know, loyalty, selflessness, sacrifice, love.
Love? Oh, please, Mr. Hannay, when have you ever loved anyone? It's not in your nature, old sport. Never has been, has it? But you know this. So sad, isn't it? No one to love, no one to care for, no one home to go to. But there is, you see. There is our home.
Our home?
Oh yes, our home, the only place where you really and truly belong. We are the Master Race, and you will join us on our great, unstoppable march, commanded eternally by destiny itself. Well, old sport, what do you say? Will you join us, Hannay?
Well, if you think that I have all the requirements, then I'm yours, Professor.
Oh, I do, old sport. How unutterably splendid. I will tell Mrs. Jordan.
Oh, just one thing.
Yes?
One little question.
Ask away.
Before I sign on.
Absolutely, mein Liebling.
What are the 39 steps?
The 39 steps, so I do say to myself, is mine own brilliant idea, the very soul of the enterprise, the very... But wait a minute! You think you can pause it for? You thought for a moment? Ah!
Master Race, I despise you!
You are as bad as she was, Annabella Schmidt, with all her outmoded, sentimental notions, her high-minded, democratic-ish, bobbin scheiß and deliver! I thought for a moment you might, but no, you pathetic, pusillanimous, petty-minded! The 39 steps, I tell you, honey, you will never, ever know.
I've seen cigarette cases, pocket watches, and spectacle holders, but never a hymn book, Mr. Hannay. And who'd have thought a hymn book could stop a bullet? Still, I'm not surprised. Some of those hymns are terrible hard to get through. And to think I was drinking the villain champagne only a half hour before.
Right.
I can barely believe it. Tea, Mr. Hannay?
No tea, thank you.
All right. Calling himself a professor? Whereas all along he was...
A spy.
A spy. There'd be a lesson to us all. Pretty slick sleuthing for an amateur, Mr. Hannay.
Thank you.
Sure about the tea?
Quite sure, thank you. Now, Sheriff, I don't want to rush you or anything, but oughtn't we be taking steps? This is serious, you know. If it weren't, you don't suppose I'd put myself in your hands with a murder charge hanging over me?
Never heed the murder, Mr. Hannay. I just need a short statement to forward to the proper authority, and I have someone from the police station next door coming to take it down. I have no doubt that you'll be able to convince Scotland Yard of your innocence as easily as you've convinced me. Biscuit?
No biscuit, thank you.
Nice Garibaldi?
Listen, Sheriff, there's no time to be lost. He's got the information, and it's absolutely vital to the safety of our air defense.
You wishing to see me, Sheriff? Indeed I am, Chief Inspector. Do you think I enjoy playing for time with a murderer?
Murderer?
A murderer! Richard Hannay, you're under arrest for the murder of a woman unknown in Portland Mansions, London on Tuesday last.
But you
Taken
heard
to the county jail.
But you heard my story. It's true, every word of it.
Listen here, Hannay. We're not such imbeciles in Scotland as you smart Londoners may think. I don't believe your cock and bull story about the professor. Why, he's my best friend in the district. Get me Professor Jordan.
If the professor didn't shoot me, where did this bullet come from?
Grab him, man. Hoit. You're in deep water, Hannay, and it's getting deeper by the second. Yes, this is the sheriff of the county here. I'm looking for the Professor Jordan. Oh, Professor. I do beg your pardon, kindly, sir. Yes, we've apprehended the villain, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, thank you kindly, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
I demand that you allow me to speak to the Foreign Office in London.
The Foreign Office in London? I think not, Mr. Hannay. Handcuffs, Inspector, please.
Come along quietly, sir.
Handcuffs going on now, sir.
Please, sir.
They're clicking now.
I don't think so.
What? He's escaping! Stop him! Stop that man!
No, everything's all right, sir. Everything is just tickety-boo, Professor. Tickety-boo.
Excuse me. I'm wondering if you can help me. I'm afraid I'm
One moment, please.
Yes, of course. Can I help?
No, thank you.
Right. I'm a bit stuck right now, you see, and I
With you in a minute.
Sorry.
There we are now.
Right, I'm in a bit of a pickle, you see, and I am afraid...
Oi. Hello?
Hello?
Hello there. You're here. You're finally here.
Am I?
Oh, we've all been waiting for you. Look, here's Mr. McQuarrie. Ah, he's here. He's here. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Well, take a seat. Take a seat. Take a seat. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with the utmost pleasure I call upon our ever-popular chairman, Mr. McQuarrie, to introduce tonight's illustrious special guest speaker. Mr. McQuarrie, if you would please. It is with a wonder that I will introduce our illustrious guest speaker and his many remarkable qualities. Mr. McQuarrie, I. Speak up, I. Speak up. Speak up, I. Speak up, I. That I get to present our guest speaker's many remarkable qualities. His skills as a politician, a poet, and a businessman says it all. And he will need all of our votes in this crucial by-election. And now, I would like to introduce our guest speaker, Captain Rob Roy McAllister.
Ladies and gentlemen, I must apologize for my hesitation in addressing you. To be completely honest, I had entirely failed, while listening to the chairman's flattering description just now, to realize he's talking about me. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyway, when I journeyed up to Scotland a few days ago, travelling on the Highland Express along that magnificent structure, the Forth Bridge, I had no idea that in a few days I should be addressing an important political meeting. Oh, hello. Take a seat. I'm just about to get to the best. Good heavens, hello.
Hello.
What was I saying? Yes, delighted, not to say relieved. Because so long as I stand on this platform, I'm delivered, for the moment, from the cares and the anxieties that are always the lot of a man in my position. Life's been pretty hard recently. Well, the last day, really, everything's gone a bit haywire. Wouldn't say it's been easy, pretty damned difficult, actually. But the odd thing is you carry on. And it's pretty bracing when you do. Pulls a chap out of himself, if you know what I mean. There he is one moment, no idea what's going on, who to trust, where to turn, whether it'll be worth it at the end of the day. But something, I don't know, stirs the old bones. So look here, let's just all set ourselves resolutely to make this world a better world. A good world, a new world, a world where no nation plots against nation, where no neighbor plots against neighbor, where there's no persecution or hunting down, where everyone gets a square deal and a sporting chance, and where people try to help and not to hinder. So I'm asking each and every one of you here tonight, you and you and you and you and definitely you, is that the sort of world you want? Because that's the sort of world I want. So what do you think? Let's vote on it. Come on, Vote for a good world, a better world, a new world. And above all, vote for Mr. McCrocodile. There. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
This is the man you want, Inspector.
He's the one, miss.
Yes, certainly, he is the one.
I suppose you think you've been damn clever.
Officer, kindly tell your prisoner to stop insulting me, please.
That'll do now, sir.
Don't you see I was speaking the truth in that railway carriage? You must have seen I was genuine.
That'll be all, miss, and thank you for your help.
No problem, officers.
All right, just listen. Please, you have to.
Come along now, sir.
There's an enormously important secret being taken out of the country by a devilishly brilliant foreign agent. And I can't do anything myself because of these fool detectives. But if you telephone Scotland Yard immediately and tell them this.
Goodbye, Mr. Hannay.
Actually, miss...
Edwards. Pamela Edwards.
Actually, Miss Edwards, we should like you to come too.
What, me? Whatever for?
To identify the prisoner, miss.
But I already told you who he is.
Just to the police station, miss.
The police station? Well, all right. Where's the police station?
Inverary, miss.
Inverary? But that's nearly
40 miles.
40 miles?
You stay out of this. He's to be questioned by the Procurator Fiscal personally, miss.
Oh, the Procurator Fiscal personally.
That's right. It's essential for public safety, miss.
Essential for public safety?
That's right, ma'am.
Well, all right, if it's absolutely necessary.
Thank you, miss. Now just climb to the car, please, miss.
The what?
The car, please, miss.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Hello. I'm Richard, by the way.
And I'm not talking to you.
Right.
Wait a minute. This is the road south. Inverary is north for sure.
There's a bridge that's falling down on that road, miss. We'll have to go around. The man knows the way, miss.
Excuse me, Inspector.
What?
Might I ask to see your warrant?
You shut your mouth.
Would you like to place a small bet with me, Pamela?
Ugh.
Then I'll place it with you, Sherlock. I'll place you 100 to 1 that your Procurator Fiscal has the top joint of his little finger missing. I win.
What are we stopping for?
Damn sheep, get out of the way!
Well, well, a whole flock of detectives.
There's nothing else for it, we'll have to clear the road. Come on. Strange, they have no shepherd. Come on, man. It's not easy in all this fog. Look how it suddenly come down. Out of nowhere. I said come on, man. All right, all right. What about him? Oh. Your hand, sir. Thank you. Yeah. Your hand, madam.
What?
There we go.
What are you doing? Unchain this handcuff.
There you go. You're a special constable now, miss. As long as you stay, he stays.
Oh.
Come on now. Away, you mangy beasts. Off, go, you bleating brute. You bleating brute. Come on.
And as long as I go, you go. Come on.
What on earth are you doing?
Feel this pistol.
Yes?
Do you want me to shoot you stone dead?
Not particularly, no.
Then get a move on.
Okay.
The car's empty. They've gotten away. Where'd they go? How would I know? If we don't find them, what? Our lives won't be worth living. Oh.
Come on.
I'm stuck. I can't move.
Yes, you can.
Ow! Help! Help!
One more peep out of you. I'll shoot you first and myself after. I mean it. Now come on.
I'm in a puddle.
So you are?
I'm absolutely soaked through.
I never said it'd be easy, Pamela, my dear. Smell that heather? Makes you glad to be alive, doesn't it?
Lovely, yes.
Oh, come on.
Ow! Would you stop doing that? And do stop whistling. Look, there'll be plans you have escaping tied to me?
I'd save that question for your husband if I were you.
I don't have a husband.
Lucky him. Come along. Under this stile. Right. We seem a little stuck.
Is that so?
Hang on. If you go, then I go. No, that doesn't work. Hang on, let's start over.
I say, what is the use of all of us? Look, the police will be after us as soon as daybreak dawns.
They're not policemen.
Really? When did you find that out?
Oh, you found it out yourself. I'd never have known that was the wrong road to Inverary. They were taking us to their little boss, with the little finger missing. And God help either of us if we meet him.
Oh, so you're sticking to your spy story penny novelette.
Listen, there are 20 million women on this island, and I've got to be chained to you. I'll say it one more time. There's a dangerous conspiracy against this island, and we are the only two people who can stop it.
Oh, the gallant knight to the rescue. Oh.
All right. Then you're alone on a desolate moor, in the dark, chained to a plain, common murderer who murdered an innocent, defenseless woman 4 days ago and can't wait to get you off his hands. If that's the situation you'd prefer, then have it, my girl, and welcome.
I'm not afraid of you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Ow! I say, what is your problem? Look, you just walk right into my life, and now I'm cold, I'm wet, I'm lost, I'm absolutely soaked through, and my wrist hurts. I've done absolutely nothing to harm you, and all you are being is absolutely horrid, heartless, beastly, and selfish.
Well, that's the sort of man I am, I'm afraid.
Well, God help your wife.
Yes, God help her.
It's a terrible Highland night, Willie.
Aye.
Oh, that's Ridden went rushing down the glen. Wouldn't want to be out alone tonight.
No.
Hello?
Did you hear that?
Hello?
There it goes again! Up, you poor dears! Look, Willie, it's a young couple come out of the night. Come away in, sir, come away in. Up, the poor young lassie's terrible wet. My poor wee dears.
Oh, thank you. We had an accident with our car a few miles back.
Have you no luggage?
Sorry?
Have you no luggage?
Have you no luggage?
Oh, yes, of course. It's in the car.
In the car, of course. Anyway, welcome to the McGarrigle Hotel. I am Mrs. McGarrigle. This is my husband, Willie McGarrigle.
How do you do? Anyway,
You can be certain that at the McGarrigle Hotel, a warm McGarrigle welcome awaits you.
marvelous.
Is that right, Willie?
Aye.
Thank you. As I was saying...
Despite it being off-season.
Yes, we'd like to stay the night if you could accommodate us.
Oh, let us see, let us see, let us see. Well, it looks like we've just the one bedroom left with you. One bed in it, but you'll not be minding that.
Oh, no, quite the reverse.
You are man and wife, I suppose?
Oh, yes.
Yes. I thought you were. Anyway, if you and me mind registering, please. Willie, the book.
Aye.
Thank you. Can't actually write with my left hand. Got a bit,
Bruised. Cranking the car.
cranking the car. Quite right. How about you, Simon, my darling?
Oh.
The sooner you get used to your new name, the better. You do remember it, don't you?
No.
Yes, I think you do, don't you? Mr. and Mrs. Henry Hopkinson Hollyhocks Hammersmith Hampshire. Well done, darling.
And there we are.
Right, well, we'll be,
Oh, will you be needing your suppers?
Sorry?
Will you be needing your suppers?
Will you be needing your suppers?
Oh, yes, of course, thank you. We'll have a large whiskey and soda, and a few sandwiches, and... a glass of milk.
Of course, like the young doves. Would you care to follow me to your room now, please?
Certainly. Darling?
Come on. And here we are, all ready for you, a fine roaring fire.
Marvellous.
Now, dearie, offer that wet skirt of yours and we'll have it dry. No, thank you. It'll dry by the fire just the same, thank you. No doubt the gentleman will take good care of you. Good night, sir. Good night, madam.
Good night.
Good night. Look, if you think I'm going to stay here all night with you in that bed...
What else are you going to do?
Let me go!
Ow. Come in.
Well, excuse me!
Oh, it's quite all right. We were just getting warm by the fire. Weren't we, darling? Weren't we, darling?
Yes, darling. I can see that. Anyway, here are your sandwiches, your whiskey, and your glass of milk.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. I say, please don't go. Why not? Is anything wrong?
Of course there's nothing wrong. She just wants to tell you something. That's all. We're a runaway couple.
I kid it all the time.
Sorry?
I kid it all the time.
Anyway, you won't give us away, will you?
Of course we won't. Your secret's safe with us. You'll never be disturbed.
Good night.
Good night.
Come along, tuck in. Let's see what we have here. Ham and tomato or ham and tomato?
Ham and tomato, please.
Oh, ham and tomato, then I'll have ham and tomato. There we go.
Lovely, thank you.
Well, you'd better get that skirt off.
Excuse me?
I don't want to be tied to a pneumonia case on top of everything else.
I shall keep it on, thank you.
Suit yourself.
What? Maybe I will take my shoes off.
Can I be of assistance?
No. Hold this. Oh. Thank you.
Do you want your milk?
Oh, thank you.
Well, off we well.
What are you doing?
Going to bed?
Oh, if you think I'm going to lie next to you in that bed, you are crazy.
So long as you're chained to me, you lie where I lie. Sorry.
Fine. I want you to know that I hate you.
Right.
Ow, what?
Do you know when I last slept in the bed? Saturday night, whenever that was. Then I only got a couple of hours.
What woke you? I imagine murderers have terrible dreams.
Oh, I used to. I used to wake up screaming, thinking the police were after me. Funny that. When I first took to a life of crime, I was most squeamish about it. The most sensitive child. But I soon got hardened. Before long, I was an out-and-out criminal. Wanted on 3 continents.
Really?
Funny. One day you'll be able to take your grandchildren to Madame Tussauds and point me out to them.
Which section?
Inveterate, unreformable, no-hopers, wedded to a life of crime. That's me, Pamela, my darling, and the sad story of my life. Poor little orphan boy who never had a chance. Irredeemable, irreclaimable, utterly horrid and beastly. I'd get away from me as quickly as I could if I were you. Oh, no, you can't, can you? Oh, well.
Mrs. Jordan, please listen. We had to take the girl as well. No, unfortunately we lost both her and Hannah, I'm afraid. Well, he'll have told her the whole plot by now. She'll know we're not the real police. Dispose of them when we find them? Certainly, madam. Pardon? Has he? Does he? Is he? Certainly, madam. Indeed, madam. Goodbye, madam. Thank you, madam. Well, come on, spill the beans.
The professor's got the wind-up. He's cleared out already.
Cleared out already? Does he have the... you know?
He's picking it up from the London Palladium on the way out.
Picking up on the way out, well, thank God for that.
Get this. He's warning the whole 39 steps.
The whole 39 steps?
Right. I'll start the car. You check the registry.
Right.
Morning.
Oh, what's the idea? How did you get out of these? Why didn't you run away?
Oh, I did, but then just as I was about to leave, I discovered that you'd been telling the truth, and I thought I'd stay.
May I ask you what earthquake caused your brain to work at last?
Well, those two policemen. They came here last night, and I overheard them on the telephone, and it turns out they're not policemen.
I know they're not policemen. I said they weren't policemen.
Sorry.
So what did they say?
Well, they talked about, a number. Let's see, 20, 30, 30.
9.
Yes, 39. The 39...
Steps.
39 steps! How did you know that? They said that they had to warn them.
What?
Yeah, how do you warn steps?
Never mind, go on.
Oh, and they said that they had to clear someone out. And, they were going to pick them up at the London Palladium.
London Palladium. London Palladium. Who's that, I wonder? The professor? Our friend with the little finger missing? What's he going there for? Funny thing for a master spy to do.
You know, I feel like such an awful fool for not having believed you.
That's all right. Well,
What?
better be,
Yes?
going, I suppose. Which,
Yes?
what?
What?
Room were they staying in?
Who?
Those two men?
Who?
Those two men you were talking about.
Staying in? But they're not.
Sorry?
Yeah, they left after the phone call. Rather fast, actually.
Where?
Does it matter?
Does it matter?
What?
What do you mean, does it matter?
Well, I don't know, I'm sorry.
Oh, you button-headed little idiot!
I'm sorry.
This is unbelievably appalling.
Button-headed?
Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you stop them, for God's sake?
Because I wanted to see you.
Well, that was a stupid thing to do, wasn't it?
Apparently, yes.
So where'd they go?
I don't know, the London Palladium, I suppose.
London Palladium? When?
I don't know, on the way out.
On the way out? On the way out of what?
I don't know.
Well, that's 4 or 5 precious hours wasted.
Well, if they're just leaving the country, might as well leave well alone.
Leave well alone? Leave well alone? I am accused of murder. The only way to clear my name is to expose those spies.
There you go again, you see. You're selfish, selfish, selfish.
What?
You're utterly horrid, heartless, beastly, and selfish.
But much more important than that, much more important than clearing my name, they're about to leave the country with a secret vital to the safety of our air defense.
Well, I'm very sorry.
Which show, matinee or evening?
I don't know.
Well, thanks for your help. Goodbye.
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 Goodbye. Don't expect me to come with you.
I won't.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm not surprised you're an orphan.
This is the London Palladium.
Hello.
Good Lord. You startled me. Thought you'd run off.
You were the one that ran off.
Well, I was bloody furious.
Oh, I shall go then, shall I?
No, stay now you're here.
All right.
Oh, but look here.
What?
I found him.
Who?
The professor. Do you see?
Yes. Oh, gosh, yes. But you can't do anything about it. I've been to Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard?
Yes, my uncle is the chief commissioner there.
Chief Commissioner?
Yes, my Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob?
Yes.
Bob's your uncle.
Well, yes. The thing is, he said that absolutely nothing has been taken from the air defense. No top secret information or anything.
But you heard those two men say the professor's got it.
Well, he said he's absolutely certain.
Police? What are the police doing here? They didn't follow you here, did they?
Oh no, I am sorry.
Well, that's it then. That's it.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now with your kind attention, I have the immense honor and privilege of presenting to you one of the most remarkable men ever in the whole world, Mr. Memory!
There's that damn tuna couldn't get out of my head. Mr. Memory.
Thank you, thank you. I will now place myself in a state of mental readiness to prepare myself for this evening's performance by clearing my inner being of all extrinsic and supernumerary material.
That's it. Of course Scotland Yard doesn't know anything's missing. All the information is in Mr. Memory's head.
Oh my God.
And the professor is here tonight to take Memory out of the country.
Thank you, thank you. First question, please.
Yes, no?
Who built St. Paul's Cathedral?
Who built St. Paul's Cathedral? Who built St. Paul's Cathedral? Sir Christopher Wren built St. Paul's Cathedral, and he done it in the year 1660.
Sorry to disturb the show, ladies and gents. Richard Charles Arbuthnot Hannay. I'm Chief Detective Inspector Albright, sir. New Scotland Yard, sir. And I'm here to arrest you under the charge of murder.
Oh no, Detective Chief Inspector Albright, you don't understand.
I think I do, miss. Come along quietly, sir. It's a good chap, sir.
All right, Albright.
But you don't understand, sir. He's innocent.
I'm sorry, Pamela, there's no other way.
That's very wise of you, sir. Now if you just... Hannay! He's gotten away! Block the exit! Block the exit! Carry on as normal, please, sir.
Thank you. As I was saying, before I was interrupted in my flow, Sir Christopher Wren built St. Paul's Cathedral, and he done it in the year 1660.
What are the 39 steps? I said...
The year 1660.
What are the 39 steps?
The 39 steps, sir?
Yes, Mr. Memory. What are the 39 steps?
The 39 steps are an organization of spies. They collect information on behalf of the Secret Service of... The Secret Service of...
I don't think so, Hannay. No, this is not your story. This is my story, and I decide how it ends. No, you don't get the girl. You lose the girl, and you die all alone in your dull little rented Portland place flat. Oh, you thought you could win, Hannay? No, I'm afraid not. You will never find love. Sorry.
Richard!
I don't think so, Professor.
Stay calm. Stay calm, ladies and gentlemen. Bring on the dancing girls.
Yes.
Play, man. Play.
Take it easy, old chap. There's a good chap.
It's all right, Bert. Just a scratch.
Mr. Memory,
Yes, sir.
what was that secret formula you were going to tell me?
Will it be all right, me telling you, sir?
It will, Mr. Memory.
It was a big job to learn it, sir. The biggest I ever had to tackle. I wouldn't want it all to go to waste.
I know, Mr. Memory.
The first feature of the new engine is its greatly increased ratio of compression, represented by R minus 1 over R to the power of gamma, with 9 sequence of 4 epsilon
Mr. Memory.
Mr. Memory. No, Mr. Memory.
There's a serial circumference around each of the circling blades, counterbalanced by... being taken by an adjustable thrust block backwards to the left engine side, counterbalancing the other side of the circumference of the wings. This renders the engine completely silent. Am I right, sir?
Quite right, Mr. Memory.
Thank you. I'm glad to finally get it off my mind at last.
Well,
Well, you're a free man anyway.
right.
Save the world, too.
We both did that.
Not really.
Anyways, better be,
Yes?
do you want to...
What?
Nothing.
Right.
Better be going.
Quite.
Got the decorators in and, you know.
Certainly do.
Well, goodbye.
Goodbye.
So that's me, Richard Hannay. Irredeemable, irreclaimable, unreformable.
Utterly horrid, heartless, beastly, and selfish. Poor little orphan boy who never had a chance. This is the man I want, Inspector.
Happy Christmas, darling.
Happy Christmas, darling.